Alright guys, welcome to Note Taking 101. Today we are going to talk about why we take notes, how we can use these notes to help inspire us in our adventure here, and then also what are some strategies for note taking that I could use and apply to my class starting right away today. So the first question that I always get is, why do I need to take notes? Okay? Now guys, this is a very valid question, and as I go through answering this question for you, I want you to realize that I'm actually modeling right now how I take notes. I need a color, and I need to change out my colors. I need to doodle a little bit. That's how I stay focused. But how I take notes might not be how you take notes, and that is okay. One of the greatest things about taking notes is that you get to grow as a writer. So yes, sweet friends, we go to an awesome virtual school, but you are not going to have to write just because we go to school using the computer a lot. Even more so, utilizing actual handwritten writing is so important. And so taking notes helps us use those muscles, creating muscle memory to help us grow as a writer. That's one of the most important things that writing and taking notes does for us. Another thing that taking notes does for us is it helps us understand, okay? Taking notes helps your understanding of the content. Oops, ing. What this does is growing your understanding helps you to grow in critical thinking. Critical thinking is thinking hard about a specific topic and deepening how you think about that topic. And so taking notes helps you grow in your critical thinking skills. We want you guys to be thinking deeply about the subjects that we have in front of you, okay? We're not just asking you to learn about it so you can forget it later. We want you to really think deeply about what we're teaching you. Another way that taking notes is helpful to us, and I love this one because I need as much help with this one as I can get, is we take notes to help our memory. Not only to help our memory about the subject that's going on, or that we're learning about, but also to help us remember how those subjects are connected to one another. We can form those connections and form that deeper understanding here, okay? And then one of the biggest things that notes helps us do is notes help us long-term review the two R's and a P. Review, retain, and prepare. These are powerful, sweet friends. Reviewing information helps us ensure that we've gotten all of the big pieces of information that we need in order to grow in our learning, okay? Retaining information means that you keep it in your brain. You don't just learn it to dump it later. Retaining that information ensures that you're learning what you need to learn. And then taking notes helps us prepare for not only the next steps in the learning process, but also for any assessments that are coming up, any sort of bigger concepts that we're going to be learning about that we need to have this prior knowledge that we're taking notes on to do so. You guys are going to notice that you guys are able to have an open book section of a test inside of Connections, and it's so important that you spend your time taking notes and actually utilizing those notes to grow as a learner. A couple of things that I want you to remember as you're going through the note-taking process. Number one, don't write everything. We're going to talk about summary in a second. You will not have time to write everything. So we are going to teach you how to summarize, and more importantly, summarize in your own words. So number one, don't write everything. And the best way to figure out what to write is to make sure that you are focusing on what is most important. Okay? When you use multiple senses to help you take notes, for example, you use hearing and seeing information. Do you know what that does, guys? That helps you stay focused. And that is what we want for you as a learner. When you use your ears to hear the information, your eyes to visually see the information, and then your hands to actually retain the information, you are a focused learner. And that is how we grow in independence. Go ahead and click on the next video on how to summarize when note-taking. Great job, and let us know, as always, if you have any questions. Don't forget, notes are your best friend.